Welcome to my 500 subscriber special. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching for all the videos that I've been doing. This is going to be a two-part thing. The first is going to be a giveaway, and part of that giveaway is the Silver Mario Amiibo. If you watched my live Amiibo hunting video, you'll know that I was going to give this away for 500 subscribers. I'm also going to give away some games from the incredibly amazing haul, or whatever I called it, where I picked up a bunch of PS2 and PS3 RPGs. I don't know which games I'm going to put into the giveaway, but it's probably going to be 2 or 3 of those as well. Definitely have 3 prizes. So that's what the giveaway is going to be. And it's real simple. All you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe. The 3 main things that you pretty much have to do on any contest video on YouTube. In the past, I've done stuff where if you brought new subscribers my way, you got more entries, video responses and stuff I did. But I'm not going to do any of that this time. It's just going to be a straight up random drawing when you just have to do the like, comment, and subscribe. And that's all you have to do. And you'll have a chance to win the Silver Mario Amiibo and 2 or 3 other PS2 or PS3 games, or Xbox 360. Kind of whatever I have is doubles. I'm going to try to put some cool prizes in there as well. So again, like, comment, subscribe. And the second part is just going to be a little mini tour of the game room. It's kind of messy because this is also my staging area when I buy stuff to resell it, including board games, toys, and video games. So I'll show you kind of how I go about staging that stuff, and my crazy organizational stuff, which is not really that organized, but it's my own type of organized. But you'll see that too, so enjoy the mini tour.
Hey, rewind that.
Retro Rewinder, Retro Game Finder, with driving and pickups like a Metro bus liner, with tips and trades and all kind of things, and a beard straight out of the Lord of the Rings. With morals and collecting, he's a guy you can trust. What's the moral of this intro?
He's got a camera in his nuts.
Because I love video games, that's why.
Okay, welcome to the game room, everybody. The door that you are looking at right now is the door to enter this room. It is normally kept open, but I typically film with the door shut when I'm here with my wife, so that is shut right now. We'll just go around. We have a little poster that came with the Retro magazine. And like I said, normally this door is open, so you don't normally get to see all this stuff laying on the floor. Unfortunately, we do not have a whole lot of room in the house, so pretty much anything that is my guy's stuff has to be kept in here. So baseball bat, softball bat, BB gun, I keep my tripod, also this cool mirror right here. Hello. Okay, trash can, obviously. And this is also kind of my shipping corner for when I sell stuff. So all these plastic bags that you see down there are bags that I save from the grocery, and sometimes I use it to pack boxes because it's free, so I use that. We have the scale here. That is highly important if you plan on selling stuff. You got to have a scale to know how much something weighs, so you can price the shipping accordingly. The tape, knife, scissors, all the good shipping stuff. These drawers, see if I can open it without making a mess. This first one has more shipping supplies, tape, and some bubble wrap is in there. I keep cords in both these drawers, so we'll try to get in there a little bit. So mostly AV cables and mostly power cables up in this one. And then all the way up top we have some boxes. I also save boxes from when we go grocery shopping after I'm done eating the stuff. So Pop-Tarts and Rotini and whatever I need. Boxes this size are, as it falls. Boxes like these sizes are really good to keep around for small stuff where you don't need a huge box. And you don't have to do anything special at the post office. You just put it in there and put the label on it and you're good to go. We have the Pikmin poster that's half covered up by the shipping stuff. and put my decorative calendar back here. Okay, moving on. The thing that it's sitting on is this metal filing cabinet. This is where I typically put stuff that I'm selling or that needs to be sold. So we have all kinds of systems, GameCube. I have some empty cases in there too. Some PlayStations and regular NES. A lot of the stuff that I'm selling or that's getting traded. Quick view of everything that's in there. Another GameCube, some anime, a Transformer. Exciting stuff. Some G.I. Joe toys and some other random toys that need to be sold are in this one. Again, we've got a ColecoVision, Atari, some more G.I. Joe toys, some wrestling stuff in there. And lastly, this is not going to open very well. We got a Game of Perfection, controller, toys, and a couple of movies. Okay, moving on to this wall, we have the green screen wall. This is where I film all my green screen stuff. It's super wrinkly at the moment. And then moving above that, we have a little Turtles tray that I picked up at a garage sale last year. This is my figure shelf. This is where I keep all my little figures, or try to keep the majority of them. So we've got the Marios, the Yoshi. Some of this stuff came in trades. I like to keep the little stuff people send in trades. Little lunchbox. We have the light that I use. I really need to get another one for this side to even out the light, but some PS2 horror games. I've really thinned out my PS2 collection, so this is pretty much all that's left, and just a little bit right here on this shelf. But we also, come on, relight, there we go. We also got some handheld stuff. I'll go kind of slow so you can see it. Behind this green screen is also a closet that I keep all kinds of different crap in. 3DS stuff. Some original Xbox. Some more original Xbox, and some Xbox 360 is mixed in there as well. On the floor here we have some stuff that I need to send some of this off to some friends. These are disc-only things that I need to take to a game store to just trade in. This little container keeps all my YouTube stuff. So my GoPro is in there. My hard drive for keeping videos. Pretty much anything that I use for YouTube that can fit in there, I put in there. Okay, this shelf has all my current stuff. So we've got PS4 and the Wii U there, games. A few other PS2 games that I have left. PS3. And some DVDs, a couple more PS2 and PS3 down there. Xbox 360, Wii, what else we got here? GameCube, and more GameCube. Okay, now to back up a little bit. The chair here and the ottoman is pulled out a little further than it normally would be, but I wanted to be able to get around it. I typically put things on this black ottoman that need to be put in a pickup video, so there's a little sneak peek of what's going to be in the next pickup video. Also on the floor, that normally would not be there, but that needs to go in the pickup video too. Moving over here, we have the PlayStation shelf. PlayStation shelves, we got Crash there. And we'll go show you some of these games. Yeah, you don't need to see every game. There's also some Dreamcast mixed in. Over here we have more PlayStation, some TurboGrafx, and Dreamcast over there. We have the NES corner over here with the Thinker statue. So we got all my NES games are on those two shelves, and then I keep anything that's a little pricier in these plastic cases, and I typically only keep the plastic ones that actually say Nintendo on it. So all these are Nintendo branded. The Time Crisis 3 there is kind of out of place, but I didn't have anywhere else to put it. The boxed NES, the Power Glove, and the top loader is all over there. and a little Mario that I didn't have anywhere to put him, so he ended up there. Also above the window, I keep some of my guns for light gun games up there. The Donkey Kong poster and the periodic table of game controllers. I love that poster. Okay, what else we got over here? I keep kind of the pricier Super Nintendo games in here that do not deserve to be in cases. They're not quite that rare. But I keep a lot of sequels. So if a game had multiple Donkey Kong Country, stuff like that, Mario's, I keep them in there as well. The same as this black one right here. Zelda's, Ninja Gaiden, anything that has like sequels I try to keep in there. Also have a couple books and my Mario chess and some random stuff, a Nintendo 64 bag, Sega, my Nomad is in this, another Sega Dreamcast bag, some random VHS tapes, and my CDI is down there. Whew. So this is the shelf that you guys would normally see. This is the kind of view as far back as I can get. This is where I keep the Super Nintendo games and my Sega Genesis. That's mainly this shelf over here. We also have some random stuff up here, a little Tomb Raider figure. I also collect shot glasses and cool glasses of places I go. So there's one from Harry Potter World, and we just went on vacation to Hilton Head, and there's a glass from there. Some other boxed consoles, box controller up there. My new Nintendo 3DS box. The one amiibo besides the Silver Mario that I own. The Midwest Gaming Classic. So we got my Super Nintendo games here. Keep some box ones. They're kind of all hidden right now. I try to keep the ones that are kind of cool on the front. Got some Nintendo 64 cases and I only have one Super Nintendo and it's over there somewhere. But again, these are all Nintendo branded. I keep games in this one that's, you know, a little bit better, but they're not as rare enough to be in their own cases to protect them. So I keep those kinds of games in there. Games. Got the 3 Silver Mario amiibos. Gonna give away 1 or 2 of those. I haven't really decided on how many to give away, but I might keep one of them. A little G.I. Joe figure. All my loose Sega Genesis games are behind that and on this shelf. And then the box Sega Genesis games start there, as well as the Ninja Turtle and Sonic. And a random Transformer that I found. A MagFest badge. So over in this corner, we've got a few posters. I also got my shot glass collection over here. And a bat from the Louisville Slugger Factory. These set of drawers are all storage. This top one, I typically put doubles, stuff that I'm getting rid of in here. Empty cases I put in there as well. Here is my PSP collection and my strategy guides. We got Chrono Trigger, Yoshi's, Xenogears. Keep my books in there. I used to keep all that stuff in a big wooden cabinet thing, but the next part of the room you're going to see, I no longer have that. So I've had to move some stuff around and organize a little differently. So also in this corner, under the shot glass, I keep my Rock Band drums. I buy these real big things of bubble wrap. It saves money to buy them all big at one time. So I keep that over here because I can't fit it over on the shipping shelf. I also keep some more boxes that are bigger for stuff that I plan on selling. So I keep all that in there too. And board games and stuff like that needs to be sold, it typically ends up on the floor right there. So some of the stuff that needs to find a new home. So in this we've got some more light guns and some random controllers, random accessories, that kind of stuff I keep in there. More random controllers, bag full of manuals, random chargers, And again, another thing of just random controllers and accessories. I try to keep all that stuff together. So, moving on to the last side here, we've got where the gaming actually happens. So we'll move over here. I now have just a computer desk. Like I said, I used to have two big wooden entertainment center type things that I'd keep everything on, but I decided to slim it down a little bit. So like all these boxes I'm trying to figure out what to do with. I'm probably going to get rid of all the Coleco boxes and Atari. I'm going to keep the Sega Genesis, the 32X box, and the keyboard for the Dreamcast. So here we've got some Walking Dead glasses I got for Christmas, Colt shot glass. This top TV here, the only thing hooked up to that right now is the Retron 5 that's playing Castlevania Bloodlines at the moment. So that's the only thing I keep hooked up in there. If I find a cable that's long enough, I'll run the computer that's on the floor all the way up there too. So I don't really need to go through all this stuff, so I'll just kind of go through slow and you can get a look at it. All the crappy games, CDI, 3DO, I keep that over here. And the Saturn stuff. Everything right here is notes and stuff that other YouTubers have sent that were just, you know, had their personalization type stuff. Actually, so is this. This was given to me by Justin Business 17. So I keep all the kind of personalized YouTube stuff on that shelf as well. And down here we have the Famicom. None of these systems are hooked up at the moment except the TurboGrafx. And that is what's playing on this TV. We got some blazing lasers going on. And then the Retron 5 and the Sega Sports Dreamcast. And then since this is a computer desk, I also have the Sega Dreamcast keyboard and mouse sitting there, kind of like a computer with some typing of the dead. That was the last Dreamcast game I played. And some just random Sega Master System and a Coleco. I didn't have anywhere to put it, so it ended up right there. And finally, the last thing we have over here is these boxes that I already said that I have to find a home for. We have my Nintendo 64 collection, all in this drawer, except the games that ended up on that shelf over there. We've got all my handheld stuff, so the Neo Geo Pocket, PSP, all the Game Boys, my new 3DS is in there. That is a wonderful system. If you love 3D and you like the 3DS, but you didn't like how reliable it was, the new 3DS is really awesome. I highly recommend it. And the Black Tower of Doom, the Sega CD, Sega Genesis, and 32X. I really need to get a Sega Master converter so I can put it on the Retron 5 when I want to play Master System games. So we'll pan around one more time, and yeah, this has been the room tour. So we'll just go around here, and you can get one more look at things. Thanks again so much everybody for getting me to 500 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe again so you have a chance to win the Amiibo and some games. This has been Retro Rewinder, and I'll talk to you next time.